Hey, you just checking in today. I'm doing a video with Effect for the Win, and as you guys know, or if you don't know, I've done a video about the Naruto Storm franchise and my overview, my thoughts about it. So, based on the popularity of that video, I wanted to do a Kingdom Hearts wrap up, kind of expectations for the new games that are coming out, or for the new game. Well, I guess this is just the end of the Xehanort Saga, so there are new games coming out. And overall, this is just an overview of the Kingdom Hearts series. And newcomer Effect, I've recently got him into the series, not even 5 months ago. And Effect, you want to take it from here?
Well, in my opinion, the Kingdom Hearts franchise itself is, I personally like it. I mean, I've only played Kingdom Hearts 2, but I have watched all the cinematics for all the other games. And what I can tell you is that I think Kingdom Hearts 3 has a lot of plot holes to fill.
It's just, I feel like it's one of those games where it has, I hope it doesn't become one of those games where it's overhyped to the point where it can't fulfill the hype. Games like Titanfall, Watch Dogs, and Wolfenstein, I hope it doesn't fall into that endless burrow, because people were hyping up those games so much to the point where there was no return. Unless it fulfilled every one of their single expectations, people were let down by the game.
Well, I think it's let's be honest, this is Square Enix, and Square Enix Square Enix games themselves, so they don't hype it that much, but I will say Square Enix is known for hyping up games like Final Fantasy 13 and stuff, so...
This is true.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just I really hope that they don't ruin this. And the lead designer for Final Fantasy 15 left, so there's a rumor delay that's going to come out, and they're going to tell us at Tokyo Game Show, which is less than a month away. But anyways, based on the events of all the Kingdom Hearts games and just all this stuff, I mean, you saw Sora grow up with Donald, and I hope they drop Donald for the third game. If they drop Donald and it's just Kairi, Riku, and Sora, or Lee or Axel, if you don't know, and just those characters, it'd be a lot of fun to play.
Yeah, what I really want to... I mean, if you haven't played Kingdom Hearts 2 or even 1, Donald and Goofy have been known as the most useless people on the planet. And once you play the game, you understand.
Especially Donald, he kind of ruins all the cutscenes. And it's the problem is he didn't build up to any of this. He's been just a dick since the first game. He's never had anything important to say. Goofy's the one who took the blow to the head in Hollow Bastion or Radiant Garden, if you got that far.
Yeah.
And it's just if they drop Donald, I don't think anybody would miss him. The only thing he was useful for was for healing you, and that is it.
No, but he only healed you once every world,
yeah,
so he was useless.
Yeah, he was being so fucking selfish on himself. It's do you not understand that if I die, the game is over?
Yeah, it's stupid. I wish they... Well, there was this theory that my friend told me the other day about. If you haven't played Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance, the 3DS game, is it that?
Yeah.
Dream Drop.
It's so great.
Basically, we don't know the two other keyblades, the other two keyblades of light. Am I correct?
Yeah, it's confusing because there's the 7 lights and the 13 darknesses, I think.
Yeah, there's 13 darknesses and 7 lights. So basically, all we know is that Sora, Riku, Kairi, Axel, and Mickey are all Keyblades. Now, my friend says he has a theory that Donald and Goofy are going to be Keyblade masters.
And we throw this theory out the water. They were not chosen by anybody. They were not blessed by... Okay, unless we get a spin-off game of Donald and Goofy, which I would kill myself if they already have enough spin-off games like Coded and stuff like that. In Coded, I hate to say,
Coded?
It's basically at the end of Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories, Naminé had Jiminy Cricket wrote down a letter from Naminé that says thank Naminé. They go into the journal or something. So it's basically Kingdom Hearts 1 and Chain of Memories mixed into one, except that at the end of the Chain of Memories saga, you fight Roxas, which it's not worth playing. Nothing relevant happens, and it's stupid. It's just stupid, and it's just Kingdom Hearts. The plot is so complex that it has so many plot holes to figure out. For example, Kingdom Hearts 1, Sora lost his heart. Well, he gave his heart up to Kairi. Since he's had Ventus's heart inside of him at the same time, and for all you guys, wait, hold up. And before everybody gets out here and they're like, oh my god, well, Ventus's heart was half. His heart has been in there for 10 years recovering. I don't know if I'm bad with math.
Was it unleashed? do we like, if it's been developing for 10 years, would it like would Ventus come back? Like like Ventus would take over Sora's body or something? I'm just
no one knows, because in the events of Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance, we actually saw Sora equip Ventus's armor, like, you know, Ventus Aqua. Oh yeah, and back to your 7 lights versus 13 darknesses. I feel like the 7, it's like there are obviously more than 7 lights. There's Riku, Sora, Lee, Kairi, Mickey, Terra, Aqua, and Ventus, and all together that's 8.
Yeah, but like Ventus is being trapped in Sora's heart, so you could leave out Ventus.
His heart is trapped in Sora. It's not really trapped, it's just in there because it's like fragmented, because, you know, Ventus and Vanitas, they were fucked up by Xehanort, and his body is just in Castle Oblivion, which Aqua did a good job hiding, especially from the organization.
I think if we were going to wrap this up, or what like Kingdom Hearts like in general needs, or the next installment of the Kingdom Hearts franchise, I think one of the things they really need to improve on, and I haven't played the other Kingdom Hearts games, I think they should have like some sort of like new mechanic, like instead of worlds, I think they should just do it like, you know, there'll be like no Disney worlds, it will just be, I'm not sure, I just feel like it's a big...
I mean, the biggest problem that I think Kingdom Hearts ran into was the pacing of the game. And any Kingdom Hearts fan would agree on me with this. I mean, for example, if you played any of the Kingdom Hearts games, you know that every world pretty much feels like a fetch quest.
I'll definitely agree. There's a couple of, like, even though some of the worlds have cool boss battles, you probably could say like 80% of them are crap.
Yeah, the boss battles are cinematic, and every once in a while, like in Mulan's world, where we see characters like Riku running around, it's cool, but at the same time it irks you deep down, because you know that other worlds don't have that. For example, there's no organization appearance in the Pride Lands, there's no organization appearance in, I was about to say Hollow Bastion, but fuck, they all went there.
I was about to say the Little Mermaid.
Yeah, you know, the Little Mermaid world is not... Yeah, okay, I don't know what you're talking about. That world didn't exist. And there's no, like, in Winnie the Pooh world, in Tron's world. Wait, okay, there was nothing in Tron's world. But overall, the pacing in Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep, which, Tag, I'll leave his channel link in the description. He's in the middle of playing it right now, and we both really like the game because there's not as many worlds. You can build the bond and love the characters just as fast. But it's like as soon as you get close to them and you really learn to love all of them for their special traits, Namor is like, okay, we just need to kill them off now. Aqua gets stuck in the Land of Darkness, Terra gets his body stolen, and Ven loses his heart. That is a fucking depressing game. And for anybody that says that Kingdom Hearts is childish, try it. It's honestly such a dark series.
I think you bet, like, to anyone who's actually interested into the series, I highly recommend you start playing Kingdom Hearts 2. I mean, yeah. I know, like, even though people say, oh, start on Kingdom Hearts, I'm being serious. You need to start on Kingdom Hearts 2. I mean, there are like tons of YouTube videos out there that'll just they'll just sum up on what actually happened in Kingdom Hearts, so you can know what is going on in Kingdom Hearts 2.
I mean, the funny thing is you can actually summarize Kingdom Hearts 1 in a sentence.
Yeah, but Kingdom Hearts 2, it's like you have to write like an essay.
Kingdom Hearts 2 is a long story, but it's greatness after greatness, especially when you see Roxas. Then years later, when they came out and they were like, okay, yeah, well, Roxas was really part of the organization. Here are the memories. Here is Sora's other nobody. And back to Sora losing his heart. Sora technically should have had 2 nobodies. One for Ventus and one for Sora, unless Ventus's heart was still in there. But if Ventus's heart was still inside of Sora, Sora shouldn't have turned into a shadow. But Sora turned into a shadow anyway, so he should have had 2 shadows. Then there should have been 3 nobodies technically, because Roxas and Jean were both Sora's memories, and they were both his manifestation of the nobody. But what happened to Ventus's nobody? Like, there's so much.
There is ridiculously so much. I remember when I first saw Birth by Sleep, and is it Birth by Sleep, the PSP game?
You mean the masterpiece?
Yeah, the one with Aqua, Ventus and stuff. Yeah. What I was gonna say was that when I first saw it, I thought Ventus was Roxas. I swear. I don't know. I think everybody who's played the game thought that was Roxas, and everyone was like, "Yay!" But they realized it was a completely different character.
Dude, in 2010 when it was announced, everybody was like, "Wait, what? How? What the fuck?"
No, I personally think the reason why it looks a bit like Roxas is because like Ventus was probably like it's a really.
I mean,
it's really complicated.
The most popular theory is that Roxas took form in Ventus's body, which makes sense, but until it comes out of Namura's mouth, I don't really want to believe it. Because this is the Kingdom Hearts universe, let's remember that.
That anything could happen.
Anything. I mean, I don't know.
Ask what Answer the Wise said. Anything
I mean, I don't know who could have predicted that Xehanort went back into everybody's past, planted a little bit of his heart inside of them, just to start this entire Keyblade War. Like, he's been trying to do this since 15 or 20 years ago.
Yeah, it's been. Yeah, I'm really happy that this is all like. I have a feeling that Kingdom Hearts 3 will be like there'll be like 30-minute cutscenes. It's like even though I think like the last Kingdom Hearts 2 cutscene was like 5 minutes, but it's like I don't like. I think the problem is that if you want to get into Kingdom Hearts, one of the biggest like sort of gripes to some people is that the cutscenes are very long, but they're worth it for what they are.
And the music is beautiful.
Yeah, the soundtrack is amazing. Apart from the soundtrack I'm not sure, but in Kingdom Hearts 2, the soundtrack got really repetitive at some points towards the end. I mean,
in Sanctuary.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like. Sanctuary was only repeated, like, it was only played twice throughout the whole game. I'm talking about, like, just, like, theme songs to certain...
It's like beautiful music in the game. If you guys haven't searched this, go to YouTube right now, open up that search bar, type in Sanctuary, Dearly Beloved, and
I have that on my phone. I have that on my HTC One, and I love that song.
Dude, like, you could honestly just rep those songs. They're so great. It brings back so many memories of great games.
Yeah, it's really good. I highly recommend anyone to just sort of that song alone. I think I have a feeling that Kingdom Hearts 3 will have like the song of the year, where like it'll get to, like the #1 charts.
I'm sure it will. That music is incredible. Like shit, I forgot her name.
Utada
Hikaru. She's great. But anyways, like, you see that a series is great when you just fanboy about every little thing about it. But at the same time, we're not going to be those ignorant fanboys which can't see the negatives of the game. The biggest negative to Kingdom Hearts is, I would say, a little bit of the combat system, because it is a little bit of a button masher, but the reaction commands make it good. But at the same time, the biggest criticism from Kingdom Hearts 1 to 2 was that reaction commands made the game way too cinematic, and the boss battles weren't as hard.
Well, I was going to say that. I think the biggest issue was the reaction commands had no effects. Reaction commands, like, when they were first introduced, people thought it was going to be like a quick time event mechanic. However, what you can do, and this is what I did throughout the whole of Kingdom Hearts 2, I was spamming the triangle button, and it made no difference. There's very few, there's very few boss battles where you have to click the triangle button at the right time. But like, you could just spam the triangle button; it will make no difference. So that's my main complaint.
I mean, but at the same time, each of the reaction commands were so badass.
Yeah, they were cool. I just think they need to make a new time like they need to make it more like a quick time event. But that's just my opinion. I mean, it would be a bit harder, but I think that's what the game needs to be.
Oh yeah, and this is a little off topic, but for Kingdom Hearts 3, I want to be able to go to the Land of Departure, Castle Oblivion. I want to be able to free roam it. I want to be able to free roam the world that never was. I want to be able to go into the world of darkness. Like,
I think they could. I think I'm gonna be honest. I'm starting to get sick of open world games. It's not like I think Kingdom Hearts wouldn't work well as an open world game. I think if it just feels a bit too. I think it's sort of like, unless if they could do like what Batman Arkham City did, I don't think it will sort of. It's like, the reason why I'm saying Batman Arkham is because Batman, when people heard that Arkham City was going to be free roam, everybody thought it was going to suck, but then they actually managed to make it good. I just don't think Kingdom Hearts could do it, but that's just my opinion. I just don't think.
I mean, Kingdom Hearts feels like one of those games that are like open world, but also very linear. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
like it keeps you on the path if you talk to other people, but at the same time, you can go and journey into the worlds if you want to, which I guess is kind of nice. But if you play games like Birth by Sleep, another criticism for that game is that the worlds were hollow and dead, which it's a PSP, so you can cut a little bit of slack. But at the end of the day, when you compare Kingdom Hearts 2 worlds to Birth by Sleep worlds, there's a distinct difference in just the vast number and quality of the worlds. And overall, it's just I want the worlds to be lively and big enough to explore, because if you explore Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix or any of the Kingdom Hearts games, there's plenty of stuff to find. You can get Super Glide on Ventus, you can get the ultimate weapon, Shadowlock commands.
I personally think they need to sort of like. I think my last sort of like thing that I think Kingdom Hearts needs to do, I think they need to sort of like. I won't say that they need to somehow innovate the genre. They need to embrace it, as I like to say. It was like, I remember when was it the original Metal Gear? Like when Metal Gear went to 3D, they embraced it. I think Kingdom Hearts needs to embrace the next generation consoles and sort of, become it. I just feel like one of my biggest criticisms about Kingdom Hearts 2 was that there were so many like loading screens, as I like to say. I mean, they were short, but they were still pretty annoying. Do you know what I mean?
I mean, they were short if you're emulating it, but they were long. I remember being a kid, I was waiting for games like Birth by Sleep had horribly long loading times. Kingdom Hearts 2 had long loading times. Kingdom Hearts 1 had long loading times.
Yeah, I mean, it's like if you run the game on the emulator right now, which you can easily do, it's like it loads up like in like a second almost. There's no.
There's no real delay or anything, but I mean, but back to the main point of this commentary, which I don't really know, to be honest. It's kind of just an overview, like wrap up thoughts,
Yeah.
What do you, based on all the story, what are you looking forward to the most in Kingdom Hearts 3?
I think like just wrapping up some of the plot and like maybe like we find what I really want is a massive like plot twist again. I mean, if you haven't played it, I would call Kingdom Hearts 2 plot twist the game.
Plot twist the game.
It is that like there's just so many plot twists. I mean, it's not like that they're not like all. I mean, they're all pretty good.
It's funny though, because when it's like in the beginning of the game there's a plot twist, at the end of the game there are like 7 plot twists.
Yeah, I know.
It's honestly so great. But I have two big things that I want out of Kingdom Hearts 3 and forward. Is one, remember, Namor said that this isn't the end of Kingdom Hearts, it's the end of the Xehanort Saga. That being said, I want the next saga of Kingdom Hearts, and I don't know if they can even hype up the next Kingdom Hearts game, because look at it this way, Xehanort is honestly one of the best villains I've ever seen. He's well scripted, he's great at being evil, he's planned everything since the beginning. If you played BioShock, he's pretty much the Fontaine of it all.
Yeah, I mean, it's like Xehanort is pretty close to like my favorite villain of all time.
He's great. He fucked up so much shit.
I know he's a great villain, but I think the best villain of all time out of any game is probably by far Zinyak from Saints Row 4. I'm sorry, but I love that character to death. He was. I think most people don't know he had like Zinyak as a villain in Saints Row. He wasn't because he was funny, it was just because he was really well written as a character, and that's the reason why he's one of my favourite villains. But, I mean, Xehanort is just as good. But I think I like comedy more, so Saints Row is my thing.
So, yeah, we got the alien dude for Saints Row. And I really want the next saga. Like, I want them to keep the games on one platform. Like, if they're going to make another... When the next Saga of Kingdom Hearts games come out, I don't want it to be across the Game Boy, the 3DS, the PSP, the PS2, the PS3. I just want to keep it on one platform, whether that's on PC, PS4, and 360, or Xbox One, same thing. Or if it's, or if it's on the PS Vita, which I highly doubt. But then again, Vita sales are really high in Japan because they have great games and everybody loves Sony over in Japan, not really Microsoft. But I don't know. I just don't like how everything's cross-platform. And second, I need Kingdom Hearts 3 to be great. I need to figure out how Terra gets his body back. I like not just figure out. I want a legitimate explanation. I want a legitimate explanation of how Ventus gets his body back. Like there's so much stuff that needs legitimate. It needs a good foundation of understanding.
Yeah, I kind of agree. I'm going back to like the one platform sort of thing. I don't think Kingdom Hearts 2 would have existed. It's like if Kingdom Hearts 2 was on multiple platforms, I don't think it would be just as good. And it's not because the PlayStation 2 was the most powerful console at its time, but like apparently a lot of like compression and optimization went into that game. It's not even funny.
I mean, do you see how many worlds there are, cutscenes, CGI, and it's all on a disc?
It's not even 2 discs, which is the funniest thing. It's like when I was playing it, I was told by you that the game's only 1 disc, and I was really surprised. And I was like, that's a lot of content, you know.
It's a shit ton of content, especially for a PS2. Like, this game was literally ahead of its time. If it came out this year, last year, or next year, it'd be just as great. The game does not feel dated at all, or that's how I feel.
Well, I will say like that. Like there are a lot of like, how can I say, the areas are really small. They're sort of like continuous like loading screens, as I like to say. It's like you go into, if you want to go into one area, it will sort of load it quickly, but it sort of depends.
That's true. It can kind of take you out of the game mode, especially from cutscene to cutscene.
Yeah, it's great.
But I mean, with all the events leading up to Kingdom Hearts, do you guys want the next saga to be on so many different consoles? And honestly, do you want the pacing to be a little bit better? But at the same time, you can't really blame it because look how great the pacing's been. At times we question Namor like, oh my god, why do we have to pick up this console for this game? Oh my god, why do we have to pick up this console for this game? And now that he's connected everything, it really shows. But at the same time, I'm kind of, you know what I mean by that?
What do you mean by what? You know,
just the fact that there's so many different games and there's so much different
spin-offs, maybe.
I mean, like Kingdom Hearts games aren't really spin-offs because at the end of the day, they all add something, or most of them, 9 out of 10 of them.
They're all the same universe, really.
They all add something to the story, except Coded, which was
and Recoded.
Oh my god. Okay, you know, Coded didn't exist. We're taking that out. There's no such thing as Kingdom Hearts Coded.
Well, you can see the cutscenes on the PS3 edition.
Anyways, oh, Effect, do you have anything else you want to say?
All I wish is that I'd just say good luck to the people who are developing Kingdom Hearts 3. Hopefully you can make some massive, great experience. I think one of the things I really want to say, if like the Kingdom Hearts 3 development crew, but they're probably not watching this video because they're Japanese, but what I want to say is that what makes a great game is not the content but the experience, and Kingdom Hearts 2 had a great experience. So I don't care if Kingdom Hearts 3 is only like 4 hours long. It's all about the experience of that game.
Oh, hold on, time out. If Kingdom Hearts was 4 hours long, how would they fill in all the plot holes? I'm just saying. I'm trying to be a dick. I'm just saying.
I'm just giving an example.
Okay, I was about to say, don't scare me like that, because it's like Naruto's gonna come out next year, or like later this year at TGS. He's gonna be like, "Yep, the game's 5 hours long. we were inspired by Metal Gear Solid Ground Zeroes. We want to make our own."
No, it'll be like Kingdom Hearts 3.
It'll be like Kingdom Hearts.
It'll just be like Kingdom Hearts 3 prologue, like the Gran Turismo game.
If that happened, I would fly over to the Square Enix in Japan, go and slap Tetsuya Nomura, go slap the code director. I would slap everybody working there. It's like, what? It's just like we've been waiting for this game for almost 10 years.
We're just gonna give you a prologue. It's just like Metal Gear Solid.
Dude, you know when Kingdom Hearts 2 came out?
It was 2004, the original game.
2004. Think about that. We've been waiting for almost 11 years till the game comes out.
Yeah, I know. It's really ridiculous.
I mean, if you guys remember the E3 2013 trailer, people were fanboying the fuck out. Go to YouTube once again and search Kingdom Hearts 3 E3 2013 reactions.
I really want to find.
It's amazing. You see how powerful the fan base is.
E3 reaction. I'm gonna watch this right now.
And at the same time, it's just the Kingdom Hearts fan base. We're very patient, and we don't seem to be as toxic as all the other fan bases, you know. Well, I guess I'm alone in this commentary. Anyways, you should check it out. Tell me what you guys thought about this Kingdom Hearts overview. Do you think that the next saga can even live up to what Xehanort did? And overall, I hope the gameplay and all that stuff comes through, because it looks like it's evolving. Effect, do you have anything else to say?
No, I just give good luck to Square Enix if they can make a great game.
But that's about it. You just should check it out. You know, I'm gonna say Effect checking out just because I can. And be sure to check out his channel. Check out all the links in the description. Have a good one. Be sure to subscribe, like, and comment. Thanks.